We have been continuing to work on the business plan for what we called the Food Hub in the past, and now we're calling an actual name, the Chesapeake Harvest. Chesapeake Harvest.
Excuse me, are the principles still the same?
The Easton Economic Development Corporation is managing this project now, so no.
Okay, so that's changed.
Correct. This is a project of the EEDC.
So
And
now you have someone else, Andrews.
Andy Andrews has been hired by the Easton Economic Development Corp to help us organize that project, yes. And he's a farmer, and his chief duties have been to reach out to farmers.
Have you had any success in attaining any grants to help?
So we've not applied for any grants. However, we are in the midst of preparing to apply for a significant size grant that's due April 24th, and that's a federal grant.
Because right now you're doing everything on Easton's dime.
Right, we are.
Thank you.
We are.
Okay.
And volunteers, as Ted Bouts said, which was an excellent point, because we have a robust committee working on this project as well. And actually, that's one of the points I wanted to make. We have now we have a Chesapeake Harvest Business Advisory Committee that we've assembled, and it's a wide range of volunteers with expertise in food production, farming, business, etc. We did conduct in the last month 6 farmer outreach meetings targeting 7 counties of the Eastern Shore. We had about between, I'd say, 8 and 11 people attend each of those meetings. Again, they represented a wide range of individuals, including farmers of all sizes, including new farmers as well. And we were able to gain a lot of insight about the needs and the wants of the farmers so that we can tailor the Chesapeake Harvest business plan according to that. Delmarva is, we believe, very well suited for food production. Our current agricultural output is $3.12 billion for all of Delmarva, and 50% of the land in Delmarva is suitable for vegetable, fruit, and livestock production. So our total agricultural output on the Eastern Shore of Maryland is $1,057,000, and our average revenue per farm is about $175,000. We have about 3,800 farms, average size 262, and our revenue per acre is about $1,560. And the reason that I wanted to show you this is because I want to show you another slide that shows us what another county is doing north of us that has much more diversified agricultural output. So we looked at Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, because when as we've been doing our research, what we have learned is that Lancaster is doing a fantastic job supplying the food that we hope to supply. And there's a couple of things that you'll note. First of all, the average size of the farm is much smaller. It's much more diversified. The products that they're selling are more high value. Their total agricultural output for that one county is $1 billion, and their revenue per acre is about $1,000 more than ours, about $24.34. So it kind of gives you a sense of what diversification and moving into high-value products, which is exactly what Chesapeake Harvest would do and help our farmers to do, could do for our farmers and our economy. So I want to then introduce you to the Chesapeake Harvest. That's our logo. And again, you can just click through and get those bullet points to come up. Basically, we are really looking at the opportunity as a branding opportunity. We don't have anyone at this time on the Eastern Shore marketing in a unified way products from the Eastern Shore under a brand name that would suggest certain quality. And this brand will have brand promises with it. Brand promises including one, that it's locally sourced food, 2, that it's been produced using high quality standards and environmental practices that protect the Chesapeake Bay and the watershed, and 3, a percentage of the food that, percentage of the gross sales will be given to food access programs, and those food access programs would likely be here on the Eastern Shore but also in the markets where we'll be selling. So we are, as I said, continuing to work on the business plan, but we see the opportunity mainly as branding and marketing, and that gives us a great opportunity to partner with others. So we recognize that there's others already doing aggregation. There's a number of others doing many, many different things on the Eastern Shore related to food. The branding opportunity gives us a chance to partner with them and seek to be more collaborative. And so I think this is a great way to go.
Tracy, this is probably an oversimplification in the form of a question, but the 6 meetings you had with the farming community, we all remember at the last public hearing there wasn't a lot of support for the food hub concept from the farming community, and I know you folks realize that as well. And obviously you've somewhat changed the direction that you're taking this initiative in, but based on what you heard at the 6 meetings, is there significant support for what you're proposing out there in the farming community?
There is. I think it has a lot to do with how it's structured, and we're structuring it in such a way that it's much more accessible than I think it was before. It's more inclusive, more farms are going to be invited to participate. The farmers are interested in understanding and knowing how much money they can earn. They're very focused on that. So they're very positive, but they're also skeptical. One of the things that we're doing now is meeting with buyers and getting a sense of what that pricing is, and then we're running budgets for what it would cost to grow those products so that we can show the farmers how they can make money, and possibly even go beyond that. I would just say that generally speaking, the meetings were extremely positive, extremely constructive. Again, we had people from the Farm Bureau attend those meetings. We had economic development people attend, farmers, just a wide range of cooperative extension folks from around the state, and they were very, very positive. So I expect to get the Farm Bureau behind this project. That's my goal.
There's only one difference I could say, that Lancaster soil is tremendously different than the soil on the Eastern Shore. That's probably the richest soil where you could grow practically anything. Throw a seed outside, next thing you know, you've got a plant.
Good to know.